What's up, Higley Knights? It's been some time, but it feels good to be back.
On this week's show, we're taking a closer look at this year's student section, some new indie gaming developments, and catching up with the music culture here at Higley. All this and more on this episode of The Studio.
Hey everyone, I'm Jonah Villegas.
And I'm Vanessa Van John. You know, Jonah, summer just wasn't long enough.
Yeah, it felt like a super long weekend.
I wonder how the freshmen feel being rushed into high school.
Well, lucky for you, Kiara and Savannah talked to some of the new kids to see how they're handling the new environment.
A new year brings new faces. We spoke with a few incoming freshmen willing to talk about their high school experience so far.
My goals are to get straight A's and to participate in out-of-school activities.
To do good in math and get A's and B's.
Get A's in my classes.
Compete in important competitions like state, to play sports at a higher level, and just to be more involved with clubs.
They continued to describe how their expectations differed from the reality of attending high school.
Coming here as a freshman, you feel a lot smaller and not as big as you did when you were an 8th grader.
Well, my sister said I was gonna get beat up and everything, but I know that wasn't true.
I have an older brother who's a senior this year at Higley, and in the past he has told me about some crazy end of the year food fights.
My sister, she told me that there was an AP seminary class. I actually believed her.
Some of my expectations coming to Higley was that it was going to be a lot more academically challenging. I think it's going to offer a lot more opportunities to be involved.
A lot of the seniors are nicer to freshmen than I expected.
There's a lot of bigger people and they have facial hair.
I definitely like Higley better than Sauceman. You have less 7th graders running around.
My classes are really good so far. I really like video production and Spanish.
Right now I'm in varsity swim and varsity cheer. I would say it's lived up to my expectations. I've actually really loved all my classes and teachers and coaches so far.
I was really excited for Mandarin, and I've heard that the 3rd year is the most fun.
I would say the biggest thing for me that I'm still getting used to is having to wake up super early. I think it's gonna be a great year.
We hope that many special memories will be made as the year goes on. Good luck. This has been Kiara and Savannah signing out from The Studio.
If you attended the varsity football game last Friday, you saw the debut of the brand new marching band uniforms. The design of the new uniforms began a year ago to come up with a unique look that stayed true to the Higley colors and mascot. The uniform's color includes navy blue, silver, and white. There are also silver buttons reminiscent of the rivets on a suit of armor. The new uniforms are made from a material that didn't even exist when the last uniforms were purchased. These uniforms are lighter and more breathable. The Higley shield with an H in the middle is embroidered on all of the hats and on the chest of the drum major uniforms. One unique design feature is that the uniform jackets are sleeveless. This is a feature unlike any other band in the state, and this helps keep the students cool in the Arizona fall weather. If you missed the debut of the uniforms last week, make sure you come out to a marching band competition or a varsity football game to see the band perform.
Higley High School is hosting a blood drive next Thursday, September 7th. Be sure to sign up during both lunches next Tuesday and Wednesday. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Rima for more details or ask any of the NHS members. Find the hero in you by donating blood.
Jamba Juice cards are here. You're going to want to chase down a cross-country runner or Coach Sanchez to get your Jamba Juice buy one, get one free ×6 cards for only $10. Thank you for supporting your Higley cross-country team.
Jonah, did you work at all this summer?
Nah, I got fired in June.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, for those who decided to work over the summer and didn't get fired, Maria caught up with their experiences.
As students get older, they start to realize that responsibilities grow, and most of what they want they will have to buy themselves, which results in summer jobs. So I decided to go find one of our own Higley Knights to see what her summer job was and why she made the decision to get one. Here's Megan Strom to explain more.
I got a summer job because when I got older, I realized that I wanted to start paying for more things, so I need to get some money.
I found Mr. Baccios to ask what his summer job was in high school.
As a high schooler, I had multiple summer jobs. My first job ever was making pizzas. Lasted 2 weeks. It was horrible. My second summer job was working at Fry's, bagging groceries.
The manager of USA met up with me to explain high schoolers versus adults while working.
I would say, I think the biggest issue I've seen is I think that high schoolers can adapt to new technology faster. I see that the younger staff can pick it up a little faster. I think that's their niche.
All three explained if summer jobs are a good idea for high schoolers.
I think in general it's a great opportunity for high schoolers to get into the workforce. You do have to be careful specifically. People sometimes won't normally hire a new employee for only a couple of months.
I think summer jobs are good in moderation. It does teach the students like responsibility. It's always awesome to earn your own money.
I do think it's a good idea to have a summer job because it gives you something to do, and also you can figure out what you like and dislike through your job.
Even though summer is coming to a close, it is never too late to find a job that appeals to you. So start looking, Knights. This is Maria Boyer with The Studio.
Hey Vanessa, did you know the studio's on Snap?
Yeah, I watch your stories all the time.
To see more behind the scenes footage and exclusive info, add the studio on Snapchat at Studio HHS.
While you're at it, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Studio HHS.
This year, Higley Unified School District implemented a new program within our school called AVID. Tanner and Josh sat down with Miss Matthew and Mr. Walker to get a better understanding of this program.
I bet a lot of us are having this problem lately. Interactive notebooks, fat 3-inch binders. It's part of a new program here at Higley called AVID. We didn't really know what it was or what it would mean for this year, so we went and found out. The AVID program, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, is a college readiness program designed to help students develop the skills they need for college. We talked to different teachers and admin about AVID and gained some insight on the program. Here's what they had to say.
So AVID has a lot of strategies that help to build student organization and success. So this year I became the AVID coordinator as the school officially adopted the AVID program for this school year.
So when they apply for the program, they agree to take it for 4 years running. The program is a nationwide program, and so our research through the program tells us that they're most successful when they've done 4 years of AVID. So ultimately we're hoping that these students will be our first graduating class of AVID.
So we apply to become an AVID school. We send teachers and staff to get trained. And every year we have to re-up our subscription to the AVID service by following what their guidelines are.
I was really lucky that as a very new teacher, well over a decade ago, I opened the AVID program at Basha High School. And so I was trained in AVID strategies very early in my teaching career. And the best thing that AVID did for me as a teacher was tell me that AP is not for only certain kids.
So right now there's an AVID elective class where they really zero in and focus on the strategies, but you'll see AVID strategies school-wide right now. That's the binder, the organization, the interactive notebook, the assignment calendars. All of those things are AVID strategies.
While AVID is small this year with only 9 students participating in the elective, Higley hopes to expand it in the future.
There's a value in working hard and learning those kinds of skills and strategies because we know that that's what creates college success.
This was Tanner and Josh signing off for The Studio.
Do you love flag football? Make sure you come out on Tuesday, September 5th at 6 p.m. to see the Unified Sports flag football team. It will be their first time playing Williamsfield. Best Buddy members, please make sure you come out to cheer on your buddies.
Higley is filled with talented young minds. Ranging from musicians to athletes, we have the whole lot. Recently, one of Higley's very own developed a new mobile game. Austin and Cole talked to the creator to find out more.
Mobile games can be enjoyable and addictive, but the development can be complicated. Fellow Knight has recently released a mobile game called Pipe Runner, and we asked him about the game and its creation.
My name is Brady Jenkins, and Pipe Runner is a mobile app made by my dad and I, out now on iTunes and Android. Pipe Runner is an endless runner game. Basically, you're a ball, and you're just rolling down a tube or a pipe, and you're avoiding obstacles, some spin, and there's power-ups. There's one that makes you go slow, there's one that makes you invincible, and there's one where you actually go on the outside of the pipe, and you're just trying to get as far as you can before you die. So while you're going through the pipe, there's coins you can collect, And basically, the more coins you rack up, you can unlock skins for the ball, skins for the tube. On iTunes, it's called Pipe Runner Plus. It'll say by Brady Jenkins on there. It's free, so you can just download it. On Android, it's just called Pipe Runner, and it's free. So if you don't like it, just no harm done.
We asked some of its players what they thought about the game.
I would rate this game 6 stars out of 5 because it's actually the best game on mobile. It's the only game I have on my phone, and it was made by the Brady Jenkins. So,
Pipe Runner is the Mario Kart of this generation. Okay, I would rate the game 12 out of 5 stars.
We also wanted to see if Brady had any tips for people getting into game development.
My biggest tip for anyone that wants to make their own game or app is that nothing is as easy as it seems. Everything takes longer than you'd expect. Like literally, my dad and I would spend hours on the simplest problems, not knowing what to do. And so yeah, just everything takes longer than expected.
This is Austin Holmes reporting for The Studio.
You know what's really cool?
What's really cool?
Music. It really lets someone send out a message for others to hear.
Well, it's good that Higley is filled with so many talented musicians. Tommy Thomas sat down with a variety of musicians to see what motivates them creatively and the processes they go through to make their music.
What's up, Knights? I'm Tommy Caprice, and me and Thomas Parker checked in with other Higley Knights to discuss what they think of music and how it affects them in their everyday lives.
You see, music is something that reflects ourselves and the way that we live our everyday lives. So now, more than ever, it's important for us to explore the music culture here at Higley.
We first caught up with Ethan Webb, an instrumentalist dedicated to creating new sounds and new ideas.
Basically what I do music-wise is I play keyboard and guitar, and I kind of just make my own songs, I guess. First instrument I started out was ukulele because, man, easiest instrument to play, like, ever. So that's kind of where I started, and after I was like, you know what, this ukulele thing isn't really getting me anywhere, so I decided maybe I should get back into piano and kind of more of the bigger instruments, and so I kept playing and getting better, and I've just progressed until now.
Next, we met Tyler Getzman, a member of the growing community of SoundCloud rappers that are pushing the envelope on how we envision and listen to music.
I make music that like makes you like bop your head, you know, get you hype, like that party music, you know. Usually I use music to like express my feelings or how I feel or like some type of way if I'm trying to get like a message out.
We asked Tyler if he had any advice for anyone interested in getting involved with music making.
Don't be like someone else, you know, be yourself, like what you like, do what you like to do.
Lastly, we spent some time with drummer Ben Stoll to see what first got him into music and what processes he goes through in order to make music.
My interest in music started when I was like a kid, and I'd be in the car with my dad and he would play us like CDs from old guy music. I have, I think, 3 phases to making music. First phase is called the lonely phase, and that's where I'm all by myself. The second stage is organized. That's where the whole band comes together and we all make the song together. The third phase is jam out phase. That's where we just do whatever we want. And there's no structure, there's no format to anything.
With all of these great musicians here at Higley, it's exciting to see the future of music that they will help shape.
I'm Thomas Parker.
And I'm Tommy Caprice,
Reporting for
The Studio.
This year, Higley's football is ready to dominate the field, and the boys need all our support out there with them. The student section is going to be the place to be on Friday nights. Grace and I got the chance to talk with our fellow Knights about the student section.
Hey Knights! As you know, football season is now in full effect. With the football boys working hard, Vanessa and I caught up with our fellow students to see what this year's student section has in store.
This year we're going to get everyone more involved in the student section so that they're more interested at the games and get them excited for Friday nights.
It'll be fun, it'll be cool. It's high school, like you only do this for 4 years, like you're never gonna be able to do this again, so you gotta do it this year.
Because it's a lot of fun and no one wants to just sit at home. There's better things to do, so you should just come to the game and support your team.
We're gonna get better themes, get more people. We have a good chance of winning state, so it'll be better.
How I want this year's student section to be different than last year is the hype. Like, there was no hype last year. Everyone would leave after the second half, and that's not what Higley football is about, right? You know, we have to support them all the way.
Vanessa and I sat down with the football team to see what they want from the student section this year.
A lot louder voices and like yelling and stuff. Maybe like some more signs, you know, big signs. Yeah.
Hopefully the student section this year can be a little bit more hyped than last year. Maybe we can have
people stay the whole time, and everybody follow the theme. I don't know if that'd be cool.
I just think having more participation, you know, sometimes the things that the administration asks everyone to do isn't the most fun thing, but as long as you're cheering on Higley and you're not making fun of the other team or other people, I think you should go out there and have a blast.
Well, Knights, let's make this year's student section one to remember. Come out to support the boys on Friday nights. This is Grace and Vanessa reporting from the studio.
Hickory Knights Girls Soccer will be starting futsal on September 5th and 7th at 2:30 in the Ox Gym and going through the whole month of September. For all those who are interested, come on out and play some futsal. For more information and dates, go to higleysports.com and look up girls soccer. You know, Jonah, Higley is such a great school. I love it here.
I feel you. The past 4 years for me have been filled with great memories.
From sports events to school dances, I really love spending my high school years here.
And I hope everyone else can agree. Tyler and I got the chance to talk to some of our Higley Knights and get their thoughts about Higley.
Every class here at Higley brings a new personality, creating a different atmosphere. From one school to the next, every school is unique. But what makes Higley, Higley?
Higley has a very inclusive personality. Like if you walk on campus, you see students and staff that are constantly mixing in different areas. It's not very cliquey, at least I don't feel like it's very cliquey. Students literally might jump around from different tables at lunch or be talking with different groups.
We're all very loud in our own ways, but I really admire that we're all very understanding of each other.
One of the things that stands out about Higley students in personality at the school here is that we are pretty united. Students they look out for each other.
Our teachers care about the kids care about each other, they care about their education.
I'd say my favorite part about Higley is how much freedom we have in terms of what we want to do to make the school better. So there's the food trucks, there's the studio. Stuco is really looking to expand a lot as to like dances and stuff, but just give back to the school more.
Our school means something different to everybody.
Family, because I think everybody here really does look out for each other.
Home. I've been here for 12 years. I love Higley High.
Probably be connected because we all just kind of grew up together, and even if there's people that came here from like a couple weeks ago, no matter what, we're still gonna find a way to be connected with them too.
You know, we have kids that are ready to win. We have kids that are ready to score 5s on AP tests, and we have kids that are ready to sing their hearts out in a choir program.
It's a school that's going places. Our sports teams accomplish a lot and keep accomplishing more. Our academics are strong. We're well respected in the Valley.
You're going to be here for 4 years, so be a part of the family and make the best experiences possible. Reporting for the studio, I'm Tyler McGee.
Sally, that's all we have for this week, Knights.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again next week.
Love this, I swear I go viral. The love story.